You're listening to Frank Talks Pleasures and Lifestyles. I'm Frank because I have to be. On the show today, we have a returning guest. He is Steve the Dean Williams. Steve Williams runs the website School of Dating. He also runs other websites. He has podcasts. He has radio programs. He has video programs that you have got to check out. And on today's show, we're going to catch up with the Dean, find out what he's been up to. Last time he was on the show was about maybe 2-3 years ago. It's been a while. It's long overdue. He's back on Frank Talks, where today we're talking about what's wrong with men. So, Dean, how you doing?
Man, first I want to say thank you for allowing me on here, man. I really do appreciate it, man, and I'm doing wonderful, yo.
I'm always a pleasure to have Steve the Dean Williams on Frank Talks. So let's go right into this. Normally, we usually talk about the guest's past, where they were born and so on. We've already covered that with you. So I'd really like to go right into, Steve, what have you been doing lately? Tell us about your latest projects. What's going on with Steve the Dean Williams School of Dating?
Well, right now we're doing a lot of things. First, we're kind of like closing the School of Dating. We'll have it open, but we're kind of closing it. Basically, the School of Dating is going to be a site for guys to get free information as well as a new site. But just the old shows. We've been doing this since the mid-'90s, and we have tons of information, tons of video and audio and podcasts, iTunes, the whole nine. So we're kind of working on that just to make that a place where guys can go and check that kind of stuff out. But right now we're working on a new site for guys, and it's going to be huge. It's called the Alpha Syndicate, and if you have the seduction community on one side, this would be on the other side of the spectrum. We're here to teach guys how to be men, and not only men, but boyfriends, husbands, and fathers. So it's a little bit deeper, but it's something that's long overdue, man.
All right, a number of questions I've got for you now. Why? Because this is taking this interview in a whole new direction. First of all, why the change of website when you could stay on the same website and give, and just change the information there? Why was it significant for you to start a brand new website and start a whole new brand?
Well, I feel that the School of Dating is just that. A school of dating. It's not. I felt that. You know what? I have to give back to the guys, and that's why I feel like, you know what? These guys who don't know, who are on the fence and are not sure if they want to learn from us, they're not sure about. That's why I wanted to give them a place where they can go to, where they can get absolutely, totally free information on women, dating, sex, the whole nine, the whole spectrum. But I felt that the Alpha Syndicate, I needed a place where one day I'm going to die, and it's something I want my son to run. I want my son to take over. And it's something that, again, is larger. It's deeper than just women. It's really life itself. And I didn't want to put something that big, a big of a spectrum on something as far as the School of Dating. I think the School of Dating is what it is. It's dating information for guys. And I wanted to give everybody something more who really wanted it, because we have guys on our site that really want the knowledge, that want the change. And for those guys, I want to give them 110% of me. But the School of Dating, I couldn't really give them 110%. I could give them, but I couldn't really give them 100. Does that make any sense?
It is making sense. I've got a few more questions for you.
Okay.
Let's go over, and this is for people who have never heard of either of us right now. What is the website for School of Dating, and what is the website for Alpha Syndicate?
Okay, the Alpha Syndicate isn't done yet, but it's coming soon. But the website for School of Dating is, as it is, www.schoolofdating.com. So they can just type that in. It'll take them over there, and they can. On this site, we have everything that you could possibly want in a site, other than Frank Talks. That's plugged. But what we have is I out of my own pocket. I know guys are saying that they have problems with women. They have problems with talking with women or interacting with women. So you know what I did? I out of my own pocket. I started. It's another business that I have, but for these guys who join, absolutely free. We have a free phone chat line that's absolutely free for everybody. They don't have to pay any money. They just call. They can talk to women live. They can listen to voicemails. We have average between 200 and 250 women on there. So first off, there's no excuse. I'm bringing the women over to you. But the reason I have that there is for you guys to pick up your communication skills, because you need to learn how to interact with women. So what I've done is I said, okay, you want to learn you really want women? I'll bring them over to you. So that's one thing we have. We have, like I say, podcasts, and like you, we do a live show every Monday night. We have a live show where if you have any problems, you can talk to me live. You know, it costs you to take me as a coach. But if you don't want to do that, the opportunity is to call in. You know, you and I are kind of different, Frank. We take on the community. We take on the issues that are going on with dating. We just don't put a site up and put a squeeze page and try to have people buy. You get full access of both of us, you know, and I think that's what separates us from everybody else. But that's some of the things that the site offers, man.
You know, I was recently interviewed for this magazine out in Toronto, and one of the topics was the fly-by-night dating businesses that come up when some 21-year-old kid takes one boot camp, learns to do about a half dozen approaches, and then takes his web designing skills, creates a whole website selling all kinds of dating advice and so on. And they're fly-by-night. They're not really, there's no person behind it. There's no person to get contact with. And when the questions start getting into, okay, well, what do I do after I approach the girl? What do I do when she wants to become my girlfriend? And these guys who started the website disappear because they don't know. A good number of them are still virgins.
Absolutely.
And you're absolutely right. Not everybody is as accessible for the types of things we do. Now, that's on School of Dating. So when you say School of Dating is now closing and you're going to the Alpha Syndicate, what is going to be left on School of Dating, and what is Alpha Syndicate going to offer that School of Dating doesn't?
Okay, the School of Dating is still going to, even though we're closing it, it's just we're going to keep all the information on there. So you will have access, whoever goes there, they will have access to all the years that we have put free information out. We've been putting information out for over 12 years of free information. That's what it's all about. It's for those guys who, you know what, I just got out of the community. I'm trying to get out of the community, but I'm just not sure where I want to go. And we always say this. If you don't learn from us, or you don't learn from Frank Talks, another plug, you don't go to Frank Talks and learn, and you don't learn from the School of Dating, we tell you guys, please learn from someone who has your best interest in mind. That's the most important thing, and that's why I'm doing the Alpha Syndicate, because it kills me to see what these guys on the deception community are doing to these young men. They are hurting them more than helping them, and it's sad. To me, it's really sad. And what the Alpha Syndicate, is going to have that the School of Dating isn't, is going to have, you'll have access to me in a way where we're going to do boot camps, we're going to do classes. But the thing I want to do is I want to save the guys money. I don't want you to fly half across the country and spend money on a hotel, spend money on a flight, and spend money on the boot camp. We're going to have the boot camps accessible online, and we're going to have live classes just like a school. We're not going to do the 2-day boot camp to make you think that you could be me or Frank, because you can't be me and Frank in 2 days. It just doesn't work that way.